Yeah, both roads just lead me back there.
I like how you're just like ignoring everything I did. So is that like a dead end then? See, it says question mark.
I'm gonna look around more, and then if I can't find anywhere else to go, I'm gonna go back there. But I think that's just a secret area.
Oh. Um. I don't know if I really trust Disney, to be honest, with the Star Wars ones. Like,
So far, they've been doing really well with the TV shows, but the movies have been.
the first
They
one.
weren't
What was
terrible.
the first one of the sequel trilogy? It was. Because I know the last one was the last was the was
Rise of Skywalker, and the one before that was Last Jedi, but I don't know what
the first one.
was
I
called.
believe
don't
was
remember.
called The Force Awakens. Oh yeah.
yeah.
That one, everybody liked The Force Awakens because it kind of brought back.
It was very. It had a lot of action in it.
And a lot of people liked that one, though there were some things that they didn't need to put in there.
Oh,
1,000 needles of death.
Oh, good thing they attacked him, the one with 1,000 health.
Oh, it does 1,000 damage?
Yes.
Oh. So each one only does 1 damage. Oh, appearance. There he is. Look at it
Eat
run.
him. Eat him. Eat him. Eat him.
You gotta wait until it's weaker.
I don't want to attack it with Zidane, he'll kill it. Attack.
He's gonna die probably. Oh, missed.
Attack.
Miss?
Yeah, once it's up above ground, it's harder to hit.
Now it's hiding.
Okay. I'm gonna use... Oh, great.
Who?
Not on Chernobyl, not on Chernobyl. Thank God. Eat him. Alright. I'm gonna use her.
He's using Confuse on him.
I'll kill him if I have to. Come on. Dang it. How much health does this thing have?
A lot. What was I gonna say? But yeah, the first one was still the first one of the sequel trilogy was still pretty
Oh,
good.
thank God he missed.
And it's
Come on,
going
hit
after
Zidane.
him.
Hit Zidane. Thank you. Alright, so
After that
let's try eat.
was
Let's do attack.
was
Let's bring
the
Zidane
right.
back.
It was the Last Jedi. People really disliked that one. Out of the 3 trilogies, that was the one.
I
people,
liked that one. I think that's my favorite.
I actually didn't like that one that as much. I liked it better than the first one, but I didn't like it better than the third one. The third
one was really good too.
The last.
I liked all 3 of them. I think people are too judgmental. And
they're not as good.
criticizing.
In my opinion, they weren't as good as the original trilogies.
No, they're not, but they're still good films. Oh, great.
Oh, well, good luck doing stuff now. I don't think you can. Oh, well, who's that going after? What was it?
Nightmare
The one complaint people had for well, this is one complaint I had too. For the final movie, the Rise of
I don't know how to
Skywalker,
get rid of confusion.
was the fact that she took the name Skywalker and
Yeah, I didn't like that.
And now-
Nobody liked that.
and she's gonna train the next one as a Skywalker probably, or her kid or something. And it's like, sorry, you're a Palpatine.
I don't think she's gonna have a kid.
But the problem is because she's trained, took the name of Skywalker, and from that means when she trains people,
Oh, Chernobyl's dead. I'll bring him back. He attacked himself and killed himself. Good thing I brought Chernobyl back. Just in time to eat it, hopefully. How much health does this bastard have?
that means like in the future it's gonna be like, yeah, I was trained by Miss Skywalker, and it's like that's gonna bug. You learn
Yes.
1,000 needles.
Yes.
It's gonna bug a lot of people that's gonna be the name that they're gonna go by now. That she's a Skywalker and she's not.
See, that's the thing that I do think is like some sort of hidden message for the stupid agenda of like, oh, you can be whatever you want to be. Like, no, you can't just steal someone's last name.
That's not how it works. But you know, whatever. And it's like most of the characters except for Chewbacca, C-3PO, and R2-D2 are dead from the previous movies. No one else is around. They didn't even keep.
Well, there's that general. And there's Lando still alive.
Oh yeah, that's right.
There's obviously there's Rey.
Well, I'm talking about
and that's it.
I'm talking about from the previous, like from the sequels or not sequels, the prequels.
Well, there's also the black dude and Rose. I can't remember the black dude's name right now.
I'm not talking about the sequel movies. But the one thing I guess is really stupid that also annoyed me about the final movie. As much as I liked that one, I was annoyed by how they handled Kylo Ren's like redemption.
Yeah, they killed him off too quick.
Like they gave him the redemption arc just at the very end of the movie, just for him to go there, die, be brought back, then die again, and vanish into the Force. It's like...
Oh yeah, looks like there's a little something up here I can go to.
It's like, why did you do that? You had a good character build. You had good character building. You could have made him a great ally.
Yeah, his character was actually really great. and then they killed him off.
Like he had the best character.
Like he was better than Rey.
He had the best character development out of any character any new character in that film, in my opinion.
Mm-hmm.
Like he went from the first film being the bad guy, killing people, killing his own dad. I think that was the first film, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Which I hated. They killed freaking.
Yeah, people were mad about that.
Like when
I thought it was good. I was like,
I mean, it's good development, but I still didn't. I was like,
because people were probably thinking like, oh, they're not going to kill off Han Solo, and I was like, they killed him off.
And then, I mean, people didn't expect them to kill off freaking Luke Skywalker either.
Yeah, well, he didn't die.
He vanished into the Force.
He did. He pulled an Obi-Wan.
But no, like, and then in the second film, Kylo Ren kind of was like finding himself. He was kind of fighting with both sides of him, the dark side and the light side. It was really
well development. I felt that trilogy was more so about him than Rey, if you ask me.
That's my opinion about it. But the only reason that Rey was there was
to help his character development.
Yeah, but then it was made. Now it's going to be made about her in her trainings in the next film, possibly, or the next trilogy. Which I just think it was very stupid. What they could have done with them. I think you already learned something from them.
Yeah, I learned the Goblin Punch. I'm trying to kill it.
All right.
But I don't want to use MP.
What they could have done though they could have kept him alive for the next trilogy. He would have been a great
They could have trained together, you know?
Yeah.
It would have been a great story.
It would have been a great story, and then he could be also there to help train other people, and maybe even help certain students he'd be like, don't go to the dark side. I was there. It's not a great place. Sort of deal, but I know why they killed him off. They killed him off because his character development was done. They felt like, well, he's done. Let's just continue about Rey because she's perfect.
When most people
don't really
only like her because she's a female.
Nah, I don't even care. She was a very boring character, in my opinion.
She's not. There were some parts where she was kind of Mary Sue. Obviously, with knowing how to control the Millennium Falcon, but like her personality is very bland.
Well, it's not that I'm not talking about the Mary Sue stuff. Like it's not as much as people said it was, but she's got no personality. She's a very boring. She's just a very boring character overall.
She's very headstrong. That's pretty much her whole personality.
I mean, like I know, like Anakin was, and so was.
Yeah, but Anakin had more personality to him than that. He had that like darkness about him.
But the thing
and
about
then Luke, he was headstrong too, but
yeah, but he had a personality.
Yeah.
She just seems like a robot. There's no emotion. There's no feeling when
there's a little bit of emotion, but like
most of the time there isn't.
I wouldn't say a robot. She's just kind of like very cliche.
I would say the reason why though she doesn't have that sort of feeling that she's just really dull and boring.
Is because the movies didn't really focus on developing her at all.
No, because again, she was perfect. She had everything given to her. Through the entire movie, it was Kylo Ren that had the personality, and that's why people like him more, because he was actually developed through the entire movie.
Even like my sort of SJW friends kind of gravitate more towards liking him.
And to be fair, it's like it's not
Just
even
because he's a lot more of a likable character.
It's like, and I also I don't really, maybe it's both the writing, but it also could be the actor too, because you can always get an actor who doesn't know how to throw any personality, but because higher ups might say
No, she did well acting in that. It's just
it could also be the writing too. It's more, I'd say it's more the writing, definitely, than the actor, because that was the main case with George Lucas in some of his films. But yeah, they didn't have
all she. See, they don't even give it a gender in the game.
But yeah, in my
Why don't
opinion,
they just say they?
I don't like. I'm not liking if they do it. If the next trilogy is based after the sequels, because if it is, it's like. Because if it is, it's just gonna be her pretending to be a Skywalker, training people, and her name is going to be going down as a Skywalker, and like that's just going to be the only annoying part. Though they could do a thing where maybe she does have a kid, right? And the kid learns about their past of being a Palpatine, and their grandfather, or well, their great grandfather, I guess, because that's her grandfather, right?
Who, Palpatine? Yeah.
Palpatine is her grandfather.
Vivi and the couple.
And then they could learn about it, the dark side, go to the dark side, and she has to try and save her kid. And her kid, having the same sort of power, could maybe find the other Sith planet, awaken some, like, one of the clones, and then, whatever. And then you could go from there, but that's just the theory. That's just the theory. Oh, I didn't pay attention what time it is. 29 minutes. We might have to end it right here.
Alright, go ahead.
So anyway, make sure you watch the other videos, Final Fantasy IX, and other Square Enix things that we will do and we won't, that we did, whatever.
You wanna
Anyway,
get it out?
hit the bell, hit the subscribe, do comments, and shut up, and that's it. Comment.